It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town.
Every morning you wake up to the Super Morning Show. 99.7, that's the way to go. And when you're feeling down, Joy will pick you up. That's what we're here for. Keep tuning in for sure. It's the Super Morning Show. It's the Super Morning Show. Joy gives joy, don't you know? It's the Super Morning Show. 99.7, 99.7. Joy gives joy, don't you know? It's the Super Morning Show. 99.7, 99.7. Joy gives joy, don't you know? It's the Super Morning Show. 99.7 Morning Show. Joy gives joy, don't you know? It's the Super Morning Show. 99.7. 99.7. It's the Super Morning Show.
And it's a cut.
You got to move if you're ready or not. Give it all that you got. Turn it up now. You got.
Move, you gotta move. Data Bank is moving today.
Yes, Data Bank is moving to the Labadi Beach Hotel.
We're talking about the Lagoon Bar.
Yes.
We have a special show for them.
Yes.
And it's the first edition of our latest baby here at Joy Sports.
The first take.
You know how we do it.
Yes.
So we are moving and moving. Can we
are
get into Data Bank this morning?
We are moving with Kojo Diamonds.
Hey.
Kojo Diamonds,
he's such a big man. He's a
yeah, because he supports the big team, Liverpool FC.
Yes.
Wait. You have something to say?
No.
Champions League holder?
No.
Super Cup winner?
Today I have nothing to say. Data Bank.
You won't have anything to say.
All I have to say is Data Bank.
Good morning, Gillian Hammer.
Eish.
You know, Gillian Hammer speaks with a very, very nice Jamaican.
He's a big man.
Then Socrates, Jakuma Ni, and Pastor Deborah Ama Akote,
Eish.
Ishmael Ama Akote.
Eish.
You will have to explain the Ama Akote.
You have to explain it tonight.
Yvonne Akpabli is
Eish.
also there.
Eish.
And of course, my own Emmanuel Kwam.
Thank you.
My
Thank you. And in fact, this morning, I hope you guys are jamming out down, in Data Bank, head office. And we're going to see you for first take. We'll hear from you guys, what's happening with you, and we talk some sports. So it's a big one. And we hope you guys are all tuning in, yes, from 7 o'clock to 8:30 p.m. You can also drop by. Just come over to the Lagoon Bar,
Labadi Beach Hotel.
And when we are done with the sports, we are handing you over to Sammy Forsen. That's what we're talking
For
about.
the weekend
For
warmer.
the weekend warmer.
It's going to be a warm
you
weekend.
warm and warm. Crazy Friday.
No, but he's Sports Center is brought to you by MTN 4G Plus for fastest connectivity and highest internet speed. Choose the MTN TurboNet. Standard Chartered Bank here for good and multi-TV just thrills. Now, MTN Momo is celebrating 10 years of making life simple by giving away 10 brand new Hyundai cars in the MTN Momo at 10 promo. And for the month of June, Rebecca Quay was the lucky winner of the Hyundai Grand i10 2019. So keep using your MTN Momo account to build points and win exciting prizes like Samsung Smart TVs, up to 3,000 Ghana cedis in eCash, or one of the brand new Hyundai cars, including the all-new 2019 Hyundai Santa Fe. From now till the end of August, remember, promo winners will only be called with 0244 300,000 to redeem their prizes. Just dial *120# to check your points. Terms and conditions apply. So go on, just Momo it. We're there for you everywhere you go. Now, when you woke up this morning, you probably had no chance of feeling special, but the Standard Chartered Infinite card in your wallet always thinks otherwise. Because wherever you go, trust me, you will get pampered. You're traveling? Guess what? A free travel insurance cover of up to $2.5 million is sitting pretty, waiting for you. As if that's not enough, you get a free pass to over 1,000 VIP lounges in airports the world over. This is just a few of the many amazing privileges the Standard Chartered Visa Infinite Debit or Credit Card brings you. Isn't it time for an upgrade? Call toll free on 0800 740 100 or visit sc.com/gh for yours today. Standard Chartered.
here for good and here for sports. But there's fire on the mountain. Daniel, I must tell you this, because the National Sports Authority has disassociated itself from the Ghana Athletics Association elective congress set to be held tomorrow in Tamale. According to the NSA, Mr. Bawa Hussein is no longer the Secretary General of the association. Hence, the current administration has no power to go ahead with Congress. Here is Kweku Abedu Wilson, who is acting head of technical at the National Sports Authority.
The best thing we're expecting to also have all the parties coming together, agree on the pathway to go. All right, we'll have an amicable election. In due course, we changed Secretary General, Mr. Bawa. He's been promoted and sent to Western North region. So a new Secretary General in the name of Rafik was appointed.
Mr. Wilson, not to cut you, but do you have the power to change the Secretary General, as in the NSA?
We change them, and they are not permanent. Our secretary, they serve as ambassadors to the various associations. It's the eye of the NSA in the association. They report directly to the Director General. Well, we want them to know that at least there should have been some discussion with all parties involved in the court issue. There was a court issue which is trying to have resolved. So what the next move was to have all parties, all stakeholders, we come together and agree on the pathway to go. Then out of the blue, yesterday we had this information that there is going to be this elective congress without any discussion to go back and forth with court, any court action again. So we disassociate ourselves from it and we want everybody to know. If they go ahead, they can go ahead and have their congress. But then we have nothing to do with them. They can run the association.
Now, Bawa Hussein, who according to the NSA statement is no longer the Secretary General of the GAA, says the NSA has no power to appoint a new Secretary General and insists Congress will go on as planned.
By the constitution of the GAA and by the ruling of the High Court and the letter from the IAAF, the association doesn't actually need the permission of the GAA to go and do the Congress. And the appointment of the Secretary General by the constitution of the GAA does not need to come from the NSA. So these are the very two statements that are very clear, that if you don't go by the constitution of the GAA and do anything outside the constitution of the GAA, we'll be violating the High Court ruling, we're violating the association constitution, and we're violating the IAAF rules and constitution of the IAAF again.
So does that mean that we'll go ahead with the Congress tomorrow?
Yes, the Congress is coming up. The Congress is coming up tomorrow. Delegates are leaving Accra to Tamale today. The Congress cannot be postponed. If the Congress postponed, one thing will surely come is that the IAAF will suspend Ghana.
And in terms
yesterday I made it very clear to the NSA.
Well, that's Bawa Hussein there in an interview with my colleague Benedict Owusu. Let's move away from athletics slightly because they're still involved in the African Games. And the last match for Ghana's contingent for the African Games in Rabat, expected to leave Accra today for the Games which gets underway next week. After weeks of preparations in Cape Coast, the 91 athletes will turn their attention to winning medals in Morocco. National Sports Authority Director General Peter Chumasi, who doubles as the chairman for International Games and Competitions Committee, says Team Ghana is ready for the Games.
Let's say that we are very satisfied with the preparation so far. I think the camp has been excellent. The teams, various teams that are over there, the 14 in total, each of the players are putting in their best. And visa also has been smoothly organized.
Former Asante Kotoko coach Siki Akono has exclusively told Joy Sports he's happy with his achievements so far in his young career. Now, CK in less than a decade has managed top teams like Dreams FC, Hearts of Oak, Ashanti Gold and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. For the former Black Stars captain, he's grateful to all clubs for giving him the opportunity, but he also answered a question of if he would return to Kotoko in the near future should they call him.
I'm grateful and gives me, again, hope. I should continue to work hard, and I think with that I will go places.
You built a very good relationship with the people at the club, the fans, as well as some of the players. Should Kotoko come in the near future that they want you back, is this something you will consider?
At the moment, if you ask me, I'll say. But you can never say never, this game goes. It's funny, I started with Wise, 11 Wise. Now Kotoko, and I look around, I think I've been almost all over the place, 11 Wise. Yeah, and I'm happy.
That is not an easy question to answer. Would you like to go back to Kotoko? Yeah, CK, you are a big man. It's okay. You are a big man, CK. Now, Neymar will take a pay cut of 15 million euros to rejoin Barcelona from Paris Saint-Germain, according to our sources. And the Spanish Giants are believed to have made several offers for the Brazil international, including one of 100 million euros plus Felipe Coutinho. However, those bids have been rejected, with PSG holding out for more money. We'll keep tabs on that, but we know that there is English Premier League to look forward to. Yes, we've got a big game for you on Sunday. Live commentary here on the Sports Arena. Chelsea versus Leicester, but we know Liverpool play Southampton. And later on Saturday night, we've got Spurs versus Manchester City. What a big game there to look forward to. We've got the La Liga returning, the German Bundesliga, as well as the Italian Serie A, all beginning this weekend with exciting fixtures involving all your top clubs. There's a special look ahead on the locker room at 1:10 p.m. For now, though, here's Moses Yeboah with a wrap.
The Premier League and the French Liga got underway last week, and this weekend sees the start of new campaigns in Spain and Germany. Barcelona will be looking to make a winning start to their 2019-2020 La Liga fight when the Spanish champions travel to San Mamés to face Athletic Bilbao on Friday night. Real Madrid, who will be desperate to hit back after miserable 2018-2019 campaign, take on Celta Vigo away, while Atletico Madrid get their La Liga season underway on Sunday when they host Getafe at Wanda Metropolitano. Record champions Bayern Munich kick off the new campaign and their bid to make it 8 league titles in a row when they host new look Hertha Berlin in the new season opener on Friday. Borussia Dortmund, who tasted success in last week's DFB Pokal, hosts Augsburg. In France, Paris Saint-Germain, after a bright start to the season, make a tricky journey to Rennes on Sunday. And in England, the standout game is at Etihad, where champions Manchester City host Tottenham Hotspur in a renewal of last season's Champions League quarter-final. Liverpool travel to Southampton and Chelsea host Leicester City.
All right, let's see what Frank Lampard will do there. Can we end with tennis this morning? And Nick Kyrgios, of course, has been fined $113,000 for separate incidents of unsportsmanlike conduct. Now, the ATP says it's also considering additional action which could result in further fines and even a suspension. Now, tennis commentator Russell Fuller has more.
They have given him a very significant and mighty fine of $113,000, which is around about £93,000. And in addition to that, he could potentially be found guilty under the player major offence section of the code. That could result in an additional fine and or suspension, and this after reigniting what is becoming a running feud with the umpire Fergus Murphy in the second set of the match with Karen Khachanov last night. He swore at him, he abused him, he called him the worst umpire in the game, and then left the court, as you were hearing, to smash 2 rackets, having been forbidden to leave the court to take a bathroom break. His intent was to smash those rackets. He walked back onto court and at the end of the match called the umpire a tool, no handshake, and a spit on the ground as he walked past him.
You got to move if you're ready or not. Give it all that you got. Turn it up now. You got to move. It's your chance to.
I love the song,
yeah. That's our 6 tune, our 650 or our 640, wherever you are. When you hear "You Gotta Move," then you have to drive to Labadi Beach Hotel, Lagumba. We're waiting for you. Let's do the sports thing. Let's just do the sports thing. And remember, your office could be next. We started with Data Bank, but your office could be next.
In fact, tell us where we should come next.
Give us an idea.
Give us an idea.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Tweet at us at Joy997 FM. Go on our Facebook page.
You know, when we visited Data Bank, I'm sure you've seen the videos around. I mean, they told me they had the Fantasy Premier League, internal Fantasy Premier League. So today we'll be asking them questions about who's been winning. I mean, they are real football fans. You know,
I'm talking about, Coach Adai,
yeah.
You know, he identifies as a sports enthusiast.
I'm telling you, yes, he is. So why not?
Yeah, but there are a lot of.
So there's a lot to learn today from Data Bank, and you need to listen in. If you can come around to the Labadi Beach Hotel, that's great. After the sports talk, guys, we do the dancing, we do the chilling. Oh, it's just Sammy Fawcett. So we've
bottom line,
Fridays,
you've got to move.
Just move, man.
And that's it for the Joy Sports Center. 29 minutes to the top of the hour. We're going to take a few messages and then the Stanbic Bank money tip, and then we take the groove. Stay with us.